going on there, guys? My name's Kian, or Cheekymanki as you mostly know me as. Today we are in this British Airways A319 flight service down to Munich today with the call sign of BAW956M. We're currently on stand 519 and we are, as I've said, we are an A319. I've already started up the aircraft just a little bit, just taking it out of colder dark state. So what I shall do is obviously turn the ADIRs on and make sure that everything's all set up ready, so we've got no smoking and the emergency lights are armed. So what we can do then is go to the init page, obviously turn this on. We're not on VATSIM today due to I tried recording this exact video yesterday on VATSIM and it kept crashing my sim for some reason. So I've decided for this one I'm just going to go offline. So, but I'm programming in 122.8 just for practice sake. So, obviously we are on the ground today at London Heathrow. We'll be going all the way to Munich in Germany. If we, in the case of a diversion, we shall be stopping off at Frankfurt with the call sign of Speedbird 956 Mike. I believe the cost index is 22 for BA. I'm not 100% sure, and we're going at flight level 390. So we can click align the IRSs and they'll be aligned in 4 minutes. So what we can start to do is I've already sorted out how much fuel we are going to need for this flight via the Aerosoft fuel planner. And yes, as you can tell, we are in the Airbus A319 from Aerosoft. So if we load that load sheet, and if I open the cargo doors, if I can, yes, here we go. Open this up, and then we'll be ready to get on going. I don't know what's going on with GSX at the moment, but when I'm on the stand with the jetway and I select this and it says no jetways here, I click that and no like jetway stairs are coming in or anything. So I'm just gonna use the pushback tug for this today instead of anything else. So yeah. What I can now do then is start boarding all of this, and I also do need to find out what our QNH is. So if I just go onto VATSpy quickly just to find that one out, because it's easier than searching via Opera, which is what I use. So Echo Golf Lima Lima, if I can type Lima Lima. QNH is 90902, so we bring that all the way down to here. Turn the constraints on, we can get to the flight planning. So we are on the departure of 09 right via the Detling. I think it's the Detling 1 Juliet departure. Which is going to go via Detling, right there, and after Detling we shall be going to the Upper Lima 6 to Dover, to the Dover VOR, and then it's Upper Lima 9 all the way down to Conan, which is Kilo Oscar November Alpha November, right here. And after Conan we'll be going to the Upper Lima 607 airway to Matug, which is Mike Alpha Tango Uniform Golf. And then if we insert that and go all the way down, because our next waypoint is the Rudders waypoint, which is Romeo Uniform Delta Uniform Sierra. Insert into there. And then it's the Tango 109 to Harem. And after Harem, it's the Tango 104 to Anora, which is the start of our arrival into Munich. So we can insert that in. I'm going to program in the arrival now for a expecting runway. I believe it's 09 left. Yeah, 09 left. 08 left, sorry. Via the Anora to Alpha arrival. And I'm going to go no fire, we'll just go straight in as we're not on VATSIM today. So if we go through this flight plan, just to show everything. And as we're not on VATSIM, we could also go all the way up to 390. So if we just zoom across this flight plan, see if there's any mistakes in there. Discontinuity, so I'll just get rid of that because we're not on the VATSIM network, so we can capture the ILS like that. And straight in, so yeah, that's fine. Seems to be working. So now what we can do is go to the Perth page. We are at Heathrow. Just realised that I haven't actually connected the weather engine, so if I just do that quickly now. But it's quite a snowy day at London Heathrow at this moment, so I believe if this will load, that is better load. The weather engine's crashing on me now. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, I'm back. The weather engine's not working at the moment, so I'm just going to have to go for default FSX weather engine, which will update every 5 minutes. But look at this weather, it's quite cold as well. If I go back onto VATSPY and have a look, the weather is -1 and it's absolutely chucking it down, so we will need anti-ice treatment today. But look at this weather, we've got quite a bumpy departure as seen here. So what we can expect is a flaps 2 with an up trim of, I believe, 0.4, which is giving us a V1 speed of 122, VR131 and V2 of 134. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet, and we're going to leave the thrust reduction as it is. So passengers and all that just finished boarding, so I can turn on the seatbelt signs now. I can now close the doors because it is quite cold out there. Don't want our passengers freezing to death today. Flipping out.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Don't open, close, 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 close. Thank you. Right. So what I can do now is go to the overhead and start turning on the APU. We'll be ready to go shortly. So we've got a QNH of 992, which is giving us an 80 feet. So I can put that on here as well. 992. I don't know why I keep adding another 9 to that. Can't actually see what I'm doing. There we go, sorted. So what we can now do is obviously start that. I guess what we can do is go to the ground services, can get rid of these, we'll just wait for the external power. We'll wait for the APU before we take the external power out. And you may be wondering what cockpit textures I am using. I'm not using any at the moment. This was this is what I got when I downloaded this livery. It's not always like this, so if I was to load into an EasyJet aircraft, it wouldn't look like that. I don't know why it looks like that, but it does. So the APU is now available, so we can put the APU bleed off and take the external power off. Can always turn the beacon light on and request for push and departure. I'm gonna go for the yes for the for this one, because you know it's a cold day. Look at this. We are going to be using anti-ice packs off for departure as well, should I add, because BA do packs off departures. So here we go. Here comes the de-icing vehicles over here. But look at the snow coming down. It is. So we're almost ready to go. I think what GSX is going to make us do is not going to let us push with engine start, so we're going to have to abide by that. So here we go, here comes GSX. And I should also mention we're at UK 2000 Heathrow today.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Yes, fluid type 1.
We begin treatment now and observe fluid type 1. I will call you back when ready.
Here we go, they're coming up now. Just going to literally spray the wings. There you go. So all that is happening. We can... don't think we can actually do much apart from set Squawk 2000. Just gonna quickly check the weather radar. Yeah, it's not much on at the moment, weather-wise, but we might get a lot coming out. It's gonna probably be quite turbulent. On departure. So we're almost ready to go. They're just finishing up now. The guy on the right is just finishing up, so I presume this guy's finishing. So yeah. Hold on, is he wearing a hat or anything? You're mad, mate. You're actually mad.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 1. I am disconnecting. Good day.
Good day. So we are also using the we are on IE variant. This is what British Airways do use. What engines they use. Right, nose, left, tail, right is apparently all I can get.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Roger. So we shall push around to there, and I presume we'll be going round here and onto the runway. So.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Why, thank you. Alright, if I put wing and engine anti-ice on now before I forget.
Locking gear.
Okay. So almost ready to go and push, so we shall be pushing in around about 2 seconds, I would guess. Look, it's just going to pop up there at the top, up here, so we can push.
Departure check
There you go.
completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for
There we go.
engine start until push completed and brakes set.
So we are being pushed now, on our way down. This is where our journey to Munich starts, guys. So, we can't start engines due to the icy conditions. I don't know why that is. I will have to look more into that. I presume it's just because that means because obviously it puts more power in. The tug needs to put more power in, and with with the icy conditions, I presume it'd be hard for him to push the plane back. So as soon as I set parking brakes, I'm allowed to start the engines. Right, do you want to stop, mate, before you go on taxiway Alpha?
Set parking brakes.
Right, so what I can do now is start the clock and start engine 2. We don't need to do a single engine taxi, as the runway is literally only there. So we can set TARE, just so it's easy just to go to the overheads and set everything. You can also set the weather. Got a little bit of weather on departure, as you can see.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass speed
So if we set flaps 2, and we'll also go 0.4 up. I believe that's engine 1 stabilised, so we can start engine 2. Flight controls, full left, full right, neutral, full up,
is clear.
full down, neutral,
Right
rudder
is
left,
clear.
rudder right, neutral. Right, so if I turn the right pack off, so just starting at number 1. So we go to the engine page, available, shut off, gens out, so we can turn pack 1 off. And once that reaches a 22.0, well, just 22% N2, we can ignition off, and we are pretty much ready for taxi now. So what we can do is just turn taxi light off, APU off, flight controls, everything is set, flaps are 2, auto brakes can go to the max position, and we're ready to go. So if we get that onto the load page, let's get moving. So we're taxiing to runway 09 right. I don't exactly know what taxiway we're on currently. I don't really know Heathrow that much. I've only ever travelled there once, from there once. Mind you, it was snowing then as well, should I also add. So just taxiing around here. And it's literally straight down to runway 09 right. So spoilers can go to the armed, go takeoff config test, and we can get ready to go straight away. If I just hold short here for now, while I just quickly get the lights on. So strobes on, takeoff, and then lights on, and runway turn us off. You guys might scream at me in the comments saying why I didn't turn the wing lights on. That's only ever used in the dark when they're doing a look at the plane. You know, when the pilots walk around the plane to have a look at it, see if there's any damage or anything, because pilots have to do that. So so we're lining up now, runway 09 right. So we're going to go for a roll on takeoff. So if I go, it's about, just going to line it up properly. So we can start the clock, bit of forward stick, because of nose, it's about quite nose like this plane. So 50% on the throttle. And here we go. Manflex 57 SRS runway, autothrust is blue. .100 knots. So we've got 120 V1. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. Nav. Gonna do a little bit of van flying for now. As you know what, it's quite turbulent, so I'm going autopilot on. We can go open climb, if I can get to it. Open climb. So look at this weather just coming out of here. So what we can do is disarm the spoilers and turn the nose light off. Just passing 1,000 feet now. We should be a bit higher by now, but because of this weather, I can't blame it. Look at this. Yeah, we are slowly climbing at the moment. We will be climbing a bit more in just a second. So what we if we go 1500 climb power, first climb, open climb, out blue, auto thrust. Packs can come on and the anti-ice can come off. Speed check, flaps 1. And speed check flaps up. Don't stop climbing, climb now please. Just gonna take a picture of that. We have got new cloud textures in this sim. Look at this. Look at the Thames coming around now. It's so much more realistic. climbing out of snowy England. So we've got a transition altitude of 6,000 feet where we're going standard pressure, and 10,000 lights come off, and depending on whether or not there's turbulence, I'll turn the signal signs off as well. So 1,000 till transition. So you feel this, you can see the turbulence now. It's quite bad turbulence. Jesus Christ, that is quite some bit. But we're out. Passing 6,000 feet, standard pressure. So we're almost there. Why thank you, but why would you say that when I haven't even released them out their seeds? So almost there, past the 9,500. Ah, flipping heck, accident. Oops, nothing happened. Nothing happened. May have accidentally just knocked my throttle quadrant light because I got a Mazcat's V1 joystick. So basically the throttle is like mounted on the joystick, and I put my elbow on it. I accidentally put it to idle by accident. So yeah. But anyway, guys, what I'll do now is I will see you when we hit top of this. Well, when we're close to top of descent, anyway. So, guys, we're back. Just approaching top of descent, as you can see, coming into the 120 nautical mile mark. Shall be down on the ground hopefully in the next. Let's just have a look at the MCDU. Should be down in the ground in the next half an hour, I'd like to say. I don't know. It's currently 12:47 Zulu, and we're going to be on the ground 17 Zulu. So yeah. Just coming in between the 120 and 80 nautical mile mark. Keep getting difference between crosswinds, tailwinds and headwinds at the moment, as you can see, varying. I was putting in some of the information before I came back, and we started over speeding because of the headwind came back in, so you know. Other than that, we shall be down on the ground soon, and hopefully you do enjoy it. So coming in, we're literally halfway between 120 nautical miles and 80 nautical mile mark. So yeah, I do want to talk a little bit about how the channel is going forward. Like, as you know, the last time I actually uploaded a flight sim video for the channel, which wasn't a stream, was last May, April area, I think it was. So yeah, that was the last time I recorded, so it's not going to be as frequent as you would like. It's really because I stream more and I prefer streaming more. So yeah, I do prefer all of that. But you know, it is what it is. I do prefer streaming. YouTube, I do like doing it, but I feel that the platform is slowly dying out a bit. So I do prefer sticking to the Twitch side. And also it's really when I can actually be bothered to sit and fly and record a video, whether or not I just want to fly on my own on VATSIM, or if I just want to stream it. Simple as. Nothing really much to it. So yeah, we ain't got long till top of December, coming into the 80 nautical mile mark. Just hitting the 80 nautical mile mark now. Once we're over that line, I like to bring the range in slowly as we hit top of descent. Just makes it easier for me to gauge it. We shall be going auto brake medium today, so just set that now. Not long until we'll be down on the ground. We are at flight level 390. We're currently, we shall be starting our descent before the Anora arrival. But yeah. So 80 nautical miles, let's bring the range in. Well, there you go, you can see here it's coming in on the display. It's when that little white bit hits the wing, it's when we're actually going to start descending down. Like this, and then landing like that, and then down. No. So currently going, we just passed Rudder, and we're going to be going past the Moving intersection in a minute. So as I say, the QNH is 90903, I believe anyway. It's just, I can't remember what I put in here. Yeah, 90903. I do usually write it down on the notepad, but I've lost my pen, so you know, I couldn't write it down today. So what I shall do when we hit the 20 nautical mile mark to the top of descent, I'll reset MCP altitude down to about 3,000 feet. So yeah, I don't really like. People say that to me that this is a good thing. I don't see the point in it really, but you know. Oh, let's just bring tray tables out. There we go, sorted. 60 nautical miles to the top of the descent. Just coming in on the 14 nautical mile mark. So yeah, we shall be making our descent into Munich shortly. Hopefully it won't be that long. Not really much for me to say now, so yeah, just sit back, relax and enjoy the rest of this flight. So as I say now, guys, coming up to 40 nautical miles to the top of the descent, so it's not long now until we actually start descending. So yeah. So it's 40 nautical miles now. Ish, and it'll come into range shortly. There we go. So you know, I'm going to reset MCP now, so we're down ready. Ding in the cabin telling me we'll shortly be descending. Nothing really much on the overhead now. So just coming into 30 nautical miles, and then that'll be bringing itself down towards this plane, where this white line here across the wings will start descending. Munich is about, well, around here-ish. An arrival, I believe it takes us round about here and brings us in on the ILS. As you could probably see over here are the Alps. That's where Innsbruck is. So yeah. And over here is just a bit of snow. So 20 nautical miles till top of descent. What is this bit in the middle here? I don't know. It doesn't work. So 50 nautical miles, not long at all until top of descent. Like, top of descent is bang on the Elmox intersection. Ten nautical miles. It's literally going to come in like, what do you call Ghostbusters style. Got a bit of turbulence on this arrival, so what I will do is probably turn the seatbelt signs on. Because it's getting a bit turbulent out there, so I don't know how. I ain't going to take them off now because we shall be descending shortly. Literally 5 nautical miles until top of descent. Literally 2 nautical miles. One nautical mile. Diesel. Down we go. So we're on our way down to Munich now. As you can see, we've gone out of 390, sending it through flight level 375. Been in the air for exactly 1 hour and a block time of 1 hour and 5 minutes. So we're almost down, won't be long now. Through 350 inbound Big Ab on the Aurora 2 Alpha arrival. What I will do is set landing system, although we won't really need it at this present moment, but it's there ready to go. So if I go EDDM, offset, how do I like put range wings in? Honestly don't know. You know what, I'm just going to leave it. before I like break the arrival. Here we go, coming down, so if I just go to an outside view quickly. Going down, probably about 10 degrees, 5 degrees down. Not even that, about 2 degrees down. Yeah, I'm not taking the seatbelt signs off now. Because first of all, feel that turbulence. Second of all, I usually turn the seatbelt signs on the roundabout now anyway. Oops. Accidental. Still going to bring the descent down. May have accidentally turned autopilot off. May have accidentally knocked the Z key on my keyboard, but never mind. I can bring drag out, but it seems to be coming back in on itself, so no, I'll bring drag out. So on our way down, what we'll do is go open descent. It says obviously as we're offline, there's no ATC. What else can I do which can bring drag? Oh, bring it up. Going out flight level 200, but look, we do. This is where our descent point is. We need that to be about here. What we want to try and do is bit flight level 130 by Buran, sorry. Yeah, we weren't going to make flight 130 by from where we had to be, so we might have to expedite our descent and make a hold somewhere for the time being. We will bring it back, I'm sure we will. Yeah, the airport's there, it's fine. We'll bring it back. What I'll do is bring the landing lights on early, because that apparently also that produces drag. So, because they're like not much drag, but what that does is they're lights that obviously you can see them there, but they retract out like here. They literally they're stored in there, but they come out, so it will produce drag. So it's fine. Well, it's coming back on itself now. Right, let's send the lights on now. Gonna activate the approach phase now, because we haven't actually got that long until we get there. And now it's coming back down on itself again, so we okay. Right, I'm bringing spoilers out again before we go below our VDEV. Look, we're going below it. It's gone below. We don't want that. Open descent. Bring it down. What I do want to I did not do anything there. Don't know what the hell happened there. No, it's coming back in on itself again, the VDEV. I think the problem we're going to actually encounter though on arrival, I think I've done this arrival before actually, and it didn't capture the ILS, so I think we're going to be going visual for this approach. Want to go below VDEV at the moment, so I can so be safe. Sorted. can also bring up flaps 1 now. So yeah, not long now guys, we shall be on the ground shortly. Shouldn't be long, hopefully not that long. We'll see. So we'll be coming around this corner shortly. So 7,000 feet. Can brings 909 transition. Could say by the time we would have hit that, we would have been way below that, about 1,000 feet below what we needed to be. Flipping heck. It's a little bit bumpy. Oh, we should be fine. There's not flaps 1 plus F at the moment. What I'll do is give it a bit of flaps 2. We'll go flaps 3 for gear down and then flaps full for the rest of the approach, but it does look like we won't be capturing the ILS, so we shall be going visual on this approach. If I bring this down as well, get the cabin seated. Cabin crew, seats for arrival, seats for arrival, thank you. I almost said departure then, like rip. Going around.
2,500.
Why, thank you. I think that barrow's going to be wrong, so I'm going to bring it up a bit by 2, 5, 6, 9. Do that. Just making it up, just so the barrow's alright. Sorted, 3,000 feet, so we're way below what we need to be at the moment. Munich's over there. Yeah, there's Munich, 08 left is there. So when we make the turn, I'll do gear down flaps 3 and take autopilot out as well. We're almost there, guys. Munich's over there. We shall be picking the sand shortly. So we're almost there. It's not long, we've been in the air for an hour and 18 minutes. Do bear in mind as well, guys, we have had a massive tailwind which has been pushing us along on the way. Block time an hour and 23 minutes. So yeah. Yeah, look, those diamonds should have been coming in ages ago. But they haven't. So just about to make the turn. As soon as we hit that turn, it shall be gear down, flaps free. Which is about... Actually, I'll do it after we've made the turn. We're not in any rush to put the gear down. The airport's still all the way over there, currently. So there's the airport. There's runway 08 left. So as soon as we made this turn, I shall be going gear down, flaps free. Alright, gear down, flaps free. Once we finish making the turn, I shall be taking autopilot out. Gear down, free green. And autopilot out. Do want to bring it to the right a little bit. And flaps full. We have got a bit of a crosswind coming in. It's at 11 knots currently. So look, we are a little bit right. What we don't want to do is go below the pappies at all.
100 above.
Okay. So landing no blue.
Minimum.
Continue. There we go. Just want to wait for 2 whites, 2 reds, and then we'll make our descent down. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. Just got really interrupted. Lol. Joking. On the approach now into Munich. As you can see, shall be 2 whites, 2 reds. We're making our descent down now.
$1,000.
1,000 feet is checked. So we're almost down on the ground.
500.
500 checked.
400.
400.
300.
300. Now, do need to bring it down a little bit more.
200. 100. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Perfect. Spoilers. Reverse screen. Decel. $70 knots reverse and slow, 16 knots manual braking. And we're down. So we'll vacate right. We're on Alpha 5. And flight director's off, and what we can now go and do is select a stand. Yes, I request to follow me. We'll go with Lufthansa. Did get a little bit of a lag spike there. What I shall do is stop here and wait for the follow me, because I haven't got any charts open. Do need to disarm the spoilers. Just waiting for this to follow me now. Here it is. Flipping heck, mate. Why are you trying to... It's not Formula 1. Alright, go. Alright. Take your time, mate. Not like I ain't got order. Right, now he moves. Do have to keep up with this guy though. He doesn't wait around. Alright, calm down. Oh, could you like not? Could you stop, like, stopping randomly? Flipping greased that landing though, didn't I? That was amazing. So I have taken all the lights off. So we are pretty much ready for arrival to the gate. We'll be there soon. Ah, here we go. I see where we're going now. So we did have a flight time of an hour and 27 minutes, so that's good. Just going to turn left here onto November. Well, it's actually a long November. We'll be turning left on November 2. It's the most obscure parking I've ever done. So where's my marshaller then? Come on, give it to me. Taxi light off. There he is. Just parking it up, got a bit of concentration going on at the moment. Sorted. He parks a bit too far, and I didn't start the APU. Help me now. Coming out, didn't start the APU. Oh my god. Just get the external power on. Don't worry about the APU now. That was too close. Too close. Request and request deboarded. That's too close. Don't worry about the flipping APU now. One thing I forgot. How could I? Oh, never mind. I'm operating the jetway, so put him in. Waiting for you. So while that's getting deboarded, 1 hour and 39 and 1 hour and 27. So yes guys, Speedbird 956 Mike safely down on the ground at Munich, although we did kind of forget the APU, but we won't talk about that, please no. It was a good flight down, I enjoyed that flight. So yeah, Speedbird 956 Mike signing out. See you later guys. Bye bye.